I don't hate him. I despise him as a person. Like, as a human being, he's disgusting to me. Like, really disgusting. Guys, welcome back to my channel. So today is going to be another story time about another ex-boyfriend that don't exist in my world. So anyways, because I just recently did the video about Carl, I was thinking that, you know what, let me just finish off the ex-boyfriend series and just use the last one ever in life until I find my husband, because I cannot. So we're gonna call this fool, he is a fool and I was a fool, but we're gonna call this idiot, big old idiot, Shadow. Why, you may ask? You gotta watch this to see. Like, he out of this world. Crazy Shadow, ghost, whatever you want to call him, just call him Shadow, okay? All right, so the reason why I brought Carl up is because Shadow is my rebound after Carl. He was the first guy that I was with after Carl in terms of relationship wise. And the reason why I got into a relationship with this idiot is because I was triggered emotionally because that idiot, Carl, was getting married, okay? So it just triggered something in me. As soon as I found out he was getting married, subconsciously, I was like, man, I need to get myself into a relationship, all that good stuff, whatever the case is. But it was like the worst relationship ever. Like, ever. He's a disgusting human being. I'm ashamed to say that I was with a disgusting human being for like a couple of months. You would have sworn that this was a 5-year relationship. This was like 5 or 6 months the most. The most. Listen, child, I don't even want to talk about this. This guy's an idiot. No. Listen, I don't like him. Take my glasses off. I don't like him. I never liked him. You see me laughing right now? I never liked him. I was that girl that fooled herself or talked herself into liking him because I needed to be in a relationship at that moment. So it's one of those, the wrong place at the wrong time. I could be in jail, child. Never again. So anyways, so I was at college and I met him not at school, but at a school function. So a college function. Did not meet him on campus, in a class, on the school ground. No, this was a completely separate entity on its own. It's a completely separate place. I met him at a function for the school, okay? Keep that in mind, because this guy, I'm telling you, yo, there are a lot of crazy people walking around here. And by crazy, I mean real crazy. Just, ugh. So anyways, we met and we were talking. We volunteered for a chef challenge. And the place that I volunteered for, I got a job offer after it. It wasn't quite in my field, but I got restaurant experience and stuff like that, right? So experience, whatever. So anyways, ooh, let me pull this up. So anyways, now, we met at the function. We were talking or whatever. We exchanged numbers. Don't ask me why, man. Like, I'm just an idiot. You know, I'm so mad at myself. Like, I'm so upset with myself. Like, this is like 6 months out of my life. Just I hate, yo, I don't like him. Anyways, okay. So we met, whatever. And then we started talking. Now, it was a situation where I told my friend about him because I wanted to, like, feel whatever. The moment I told her, I was talking about the function. I was like, oh my gosh, I went to this function. It was amazing. The people that I was working with was great, whatever. And then I'm like, oh yeah, I met a guy. She was like, oh, so you don't like him? I remember this and I tried my hardest. Yo, we spent 2 hours on the phone and I was trying to convince her why I like this idiot. Blink. Let me blink one more time. No. Yo. Oh my God. Listen, I'm laughing right now because I keep putting myself in these situations. I don't know about you, but I can only share my experience. And this is just the experience on my side, how I've experienced it. Now, obviously all my stories, you're not getting every single detail. You're not getting every single fact that happened. Like, you're not getting it. It's just, I'm just telling you all the major things that piss me the hell off. Oh, like, you see how my mood changed? Like, I'm in here. Okay. So anyways, that's how we met. At a school function, not at school, okay? So anyways, we started talking. You know, I disregarded what my friend said, clearly. I always do, like, not all the time, but most of the time. So it's like, gosh, I told you so, but whatever. I mean, we all make mistakes. We all, I mean, are supposed to learn from our mistakes. But like I said in the beginning of this video, he was a rebound for Carl. A big nutty rebound. Anyways, okay, so we started talking, and I don't know, listen, I don't know. I can't tell you how. I don't know what the hell happened. All I know is that he used his kid. I love children. Anyone that knows me, they know I love children, right? He used the fact that he had a daughter to reel me in, because we did speak often, we just never saw each other, so we spoke a lot or whatever, and he was talking about his kid or whatever, but then some of the stuff that he was saying just didn't make any sense. Like, he didn't have a car. This is number one. Okay, he didn't have a car because he got into a car accident and he hurt his foot. That's what he said. But when he was saying that to me, this was like years ago. So for me, people get into accidents all the time. Some people are terrified for driving, but the reason he's giving as to why he doesn't have a car didn't add up to me. You could tell me a story about why you no longer drive, but don't tell me this is the reason why you don't have a car when it's been years in between and you could probably get another car, stuff like that. Like, it didn't make any sense to me. And I wasn't trying to judge or anything. I was really trying to be open-minded, but like, I was just like, that don't make no sense, right? Then, number two. He's one of them people, okay, one, he's black, okay? I'm just put it out there. And he's one of them black men that always blame the man for why his life is the way it is. I'm just mind blown. Okay, I'm done. Okay, so while he was talking to me, and this is like the early onset of it, I forgot the time frame. I'm gonna tell you something, okay? This video is going to be all over the place. You know why? Because I removed this fool so far from my mind. Like, I still remember Carl, because Carl's an idiot, but this one's a bigger idiot. And Carl keeps popping up. He keeps trying to make himself known to me and relevant in my life, and no thank you. This one, just karate chop. No. So anyways, so he said he wanted to take me out. Now, remember that function we worked for at school? Okay, so he said he was gonna take me out. He's like, we should go out and we should eat, right? So I was like, okay, no problem. Now, that function for volunteering, they gave us a few things, and one of them was a coupon for an all-you-can-eat buffet, okay? I got one, he got one. Somewhere in his mind, logically, he said that if he uses his coupon, I'm gonna have to use my coupon with him. In what world? Like, no. Yo, I should have known that this guy was... I should have known, okay? I should have known. That's all I got. So anyways, we go out to it was Mandarin, okay? That's a Toronto all-you-can-eat Chinese buffet place here. So we went to Mandarin, and... the dogs are barking. Like, that's how you know they don't want me talking about this, because this don't make no sense. Like, it makes no sense. Like, 0 cents, 0 cents. We went to Mandarin, we ate. I can't even tell you if I had a good time or not. I was just there, whatever. The one thing I do remember from that night is the fact that when he was sitting down, as soon as he sat down, he was on his phone. So I was like, yo, if you're gonna be on your phone, like, you know, I could bounce, like, whatever. And he's like, oh, are you gonna be one of those girls that complain that I'm always on my phone? I'm like, yo, you invited me out so that you could stay on your phone? Like, if that's more important, go do your thing. You didn't even say, excuse me, I gotta take this phone call, I gotta answer this. You didn't say nothing like that. Usually for me, when I'm out with people or I'm around people, especially if I know I want to be there, I want to be there, I just say, listen, one sec, I gotta answer this. 1 second, let me take this phone call. Or I put my phone on silent so we're not disturbed or anything like that. It's called common courtesy. That's all I'm saying. Rude ass people. So anyways, okay. So that was the first official like meeting that we went. We went to get something to eat. We were talking, whatever. Honestly, looking back at it right now, it wasn't the greatest. I'm not proud of this chapter of my life. I'm really not, because there's a lot of things that went on in this chapter that I just wanted to just like, Jesus peace, like whatever, right? So the next meeting that we had was with his child, because he kept talking about his kid and how he I'm like, yo, so if you be talking about your children, like where are your kid? Where's your kid? Not children, kid. Where's your kid, right? And then he goes into this whole baby mama drama and how she's this way and how she's that way. And I'm like, so if you want your kid, don't you just like go to court, say you want to see your child? Don't you say, hey, if she's an unfit mother, because this is the picture he's painting to me. She's an unfit mother. Why is it she has your child? Why aren't you fighting for your child? Okay, so later on, you'll realize he don't really want that kid. He don't want that child around. Whatever. Anyways, so he started going on saying how the reason why I met his child, this is what he's saying, is the fact that I kept judging him for the fact that he wasn't in his daughter's life. And I'm just like, yo, the hell? Does that even make any sense? You have a child. Why aren't you in the child's life? And I know everyone's saying things are complicated, but to be honest with you, if you're a man and you have a child, you should be in your child's life. I don't care what the mother's doing. If you have to go to court to get custody or to get visitation or whatever it is, you do that. You get what I'm saying? If the mother moves, she could go to jail. If the father moves, he could go to jail. Like, hello? I don't understand. But I don't have any children, so people that have children will tell me I don't understand what it's like. I can't deal with this whole messy situation. I don't want no baby mama drama. So I'm saying, so if you do have children and you want to be with me, no drama, please. Thank you. I can't do it. I'm just not doing it. Oh my God. Listen. This story is bothering me. Like, it really is. Because it's just, listen. So I met his daughter. I love that little girl. I love her so much. I really do. And as I sit here and I'm telling you how much I love her, I hope and I pray that she grows up and she still has her little innocence and she grows up to be something fabulous, because I do care about her. I love her. And it's sad knowing what I know now. Like, you get what I'm saying? And she's not the only one. It's just, I just had the experience of being in her life for a short period of time, and it hurts. But anyway, she's not my child. Okay. When I met his daughter, I was the one that drove in this partnership or union, right? God, just everything. This is gonna be a hard video for me to do, because I feel like I don't hate him. I despise him as a person. Like, as a human being, he's disgusting to me. Like, really disgusting. Just, you know what? And I know some people are gonna be like, but why are you calling him disgusting? You dated him. Yeah, I did. I dated a disgusting human being. It is what it is. I'm gonna tell y'all, have y'all ever seen Snapped? Okay, the first 48 hours. I was about to be on an episode. I kid you not. Like, this man brought out things in me I did not know I had in me at all. Like, people always joke, like, all my friends, my family, whoever, they always joke around and say I'm crazy. And I didn't realize I can get pushed to that level. A buffet somewhere, somehow, whatever. I went and picked him up, and then we went and picked her up. So yes, I was the driver in this relationship, and I felt used for my vehicle in a sense. It is what it is. I can say that, because it was like, it was never him coming down here, because he took the bus and listen, I'm so ashamed of myself. Like, I really am. I'm this beautiful young lady, and then all I have is like all these string of failed relationships, failed male interactions. I mean, I learned stuff, but do I really? Like, I have to question myself because I would be honest, this man, like, I can't even call it, can you call him a man? Like, I don't even know what to call him. But anyways, I met his daughter. I fell in love with her, and you know, she was partly the reason why I stayed as long as I did. You see what I'm saying? Now, my friend was telling me, she's like, listen, he's using that little girl to keep you around. And as much as I tried to deny it with her, deep down I knew that's what it was. I know now that that's what it was, because outside of his daughter, he had nothing to offer me. Nothing. PSA, nothing. Nothing, okay? Zero, nothing to offer me. Anything that I walked in with on this fictitious table, I left with it. And what did he have? Nothing. Oh my God. Yo. This is like the worst relationship ever. The worst. He would call me and he would talk to me and stuff like that. And this man would say like these fairy tale bullshit, like, oh, it's so amazing that we met at college, and I didn't realize that you can go, you know, you can only see these things in the movies where you meet the love of your life at college. I'm like, yo, we didn't even meet at college. We met at a function for college. We didn't meet in school. We didn't spend 2-3 years in school together. Like, you don't know me like that, homie. Like, you know what I mean? So I should have known then that he was a little cuckoo. But, you know, because I saw Carl getting married, okay? That's the first and last time you're gonna ever get a reaction out of me, child. I kind of was like, deep down, my soul, I'm just like, why am I not in a relationship? Like, what is this? What's wrong with me? Stuff like that. This is all the stuff that I was doing. So for me personally, I do know that my self-esteem was really, really low, because you have to understand, like, I'm gonna show you something, right? Carl and I broke up, right? I lost my job of 8 years. I had my ovarian cyst surgery. All in that span. Went to school, then I met this idiot. Okay? That entire span. So for me, it was just like hit after hit after hit. And I was just down. Like, I was completely down. I'm getting sad think about it, because I know how I was. I was completely shafted. I was done. You know? So when he met me at my lowest point. Like, my self-esteem was really, really low. I mean, yeah, I still thought I was cute, but not like how I am now. Like, you know what I mean? It was really, really low and shot. So, and maybe I had a sense of desperation going on. Probably. So, and he probably sensed that, because he definitely used every single thing to his advantage, okay? Which is why now I'm a bit more cautious when I speak to people about me. Y'all, I could tell y'all because it's my story to tell. But if I'm meeting someone and I want to get to know them on a different level, there's just certain things I'm not telling you. I'm going to just read you for you, okay?